So well done getting yourself set up with Unreal. You're all ready to go right now. I know it all looks bewildering and a bit crazy, but that's absolutely fine. The point is the system is installed. So what I'd like you to do now is get used to using the discussions. Just go to the discussion against this very lecture and just introduce yourself. Just say, hi, I'm Joe Bloggs, I'm from this part of the world. Here's my experience and here's what I'd like to achieve in the course. Just get the discussion going. And also make the effort to have a look for other people introducing themselves and look for a common point of interest. Maybe you live in the same place. Maybe you've got the same dreams or goals. Just look for something in common and start conversations with people. You can make real friends here on the course. If I may make a suggestion, start the next section right now. Don't finish a section and walk away. It may just be my personality type, but I personally love to leave it hanging so that I'm really compelled to go back. So dive straight into the next section, get the first couple of videos done, and then kind of finish halfway through a video, and then you'll be compelled to come back and get it finished. And use that strategy every time. I find it really useful for making sure I keep momentum, because getting the most out of this course is all about just showing up. 99% of it is just turning up and doing the work. So do it. It's going to be great fun. I'm really looking forward to working with you. That's it, really. All I'm going to do now is talk to experienced C# developers for a second and just give you a little bit of a rundown. So if that's not you, if you're not an experienced C# developer, then carry on to the next section and I'll see you soon. So if you've got some existing C# knowledge, then I just want to say, firstly, great news. A lot of what you already know will transfer over to C++. Some of it's pretty much identical. Things like if statements and some of the loops. A lot of the syntax is very, very similar. One major change you're going to have to get used to is .h files, header files. When you specify the signature of your methods, you're going to have to put those over in a separate file. And it's just a legacy of how C++ works, but once you're used to it, you'll be doing it in a hurry, but that's different. You can do a lot of cool bitwise operations. In fact, in the very next section, we're going to almost artificially start introducing bitwise operations just in the spirit of C++, which gives you a lot more low-level control if you need it. But on that topic, don't worry too much about memory management. I know people think, oh, I've got to worry about memory. Well, if you're thinking about that too much early on, then you're probably doing something wrong, because Unreal's going to help us a lot with all of that. What else to say? Oh, and get used to a couple of syntactic differences. So where you're used to a dot operator, you're going to start to see a dash chevron and a colon colon. And all of that is summarized in the section notes for you, by the way. So let's get stuck in.